Good morning, everybody. It's time for your Farm and Ranch News, and today I'm producing this program from this year's joint convention of the Montana Ag Business Association and Montana Grain Elevator Association convention here in Great Falls, Montana, where one of this year's trade show exhibitors is the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee, and with us on the program this morning is Kara Rowe. Now, Kara, we want to talk about an upcoming trip that you and some other people are going to be headed overseas. You're going to Japan. Talk about the trade mission.
We are. We're very excited, Russell. We've actually got myself, Cheryl Tuck, who is our has been with the committee for 25 years, if you can believe that. Hats off to her. She's been for this industry through and through all those years. And we're also taking Leonard Schock, who is one of our district representatives, or one of our directors out of Vida, Montana, and we're heading over to Japan. It's kind of a goodwill mission more than anything. You know, this year with the economy, with swine flu, we didn't see quite as many trade teams as we're used to seeing. And so we had to kind of step up our promotion efforts a little bit. We did a lot of stuff with our website, making it more interactive, kind of enticing buyers through the web. We also produced a web-based video for them to come and see Montana without actually having to be here. So we're trying to stretch that checkoff dollar that is so vital to Montana's wheat and barley promotions as far as we can. And this trip is just one more way for us to go and meet our buyers. If they weren't able to come to Montana this year, we're going to go to them and hand deliver some of our high quality protein information from this year's crop.
Now, Kara, before we head to break here, when is this trade mission taking place?
We actually leave in 2 weeks, so we're really busy kind of getting as much updated information as we can to go take over there to them and introduce it to them as well.
Well, have fun and good luck on it.
Thank you.
Kara Rowe with the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee. Now these messages.
The folks around here know that if you're part of a place, you should take care of it. At First Interstate, taking care of our customers has always been our top priority. Over the years, that commitment hasn't changed. You've helped us become one of the region's strongest banks, and we still believe in the future of this place we call home.
This is the engine that connects abundant grain from the American heartland to Aaron's best-selling whole wheat, while keeping 60 billion pounds of carbon out of the atmosphere every year. BNSF, the engine that connects us.
This is the engine that connects zero-emission technologies to breathing a little easier, while taking 4.6 million truckloads off the road every year. BNSF, the engine that connects us.
Continuing our conversation this morning with the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee's Kara Rowe, and talking about what's going on at the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee in regards to producers across Montana and their checkoff dollars for wheat and barley. Talk about this review I've been hearing some things about.
You bet. You know, of course, marketing is one of our main objectives at the Wheat and Barley Committee. And one of those, you know, we do so many things. We spend the checkoff dollars on domestic things, such as the urban wheat field. If people have had a chance, we actually take wheat to the inner cities and try to explain to people what it is that America's farmers actually do. We've been represented through that domestically and many other domestic programs. Another thing we do is obviously research. This year we spent close to $1 million for the 2009-2010 budget cycle on research projects through Montana State University. And actually next week we head to Bozeman to review last year's projects and see how the researchers feel about what they've done, where they're going, what the next steps are. Sawfly is obviously a huge issue. That's where a lot of money has gone. So we just it's a chance for our directors to actually see where that money has gone, how well it was used in the project, and kind of evaluate where we go from here.
And before we sign off here, as with other checkoff programs at this upcoming board meeting, producer input is always welcome.
Absolutely. It's open to the public. We'd love to see you there. Check our website, wbc.agr.mt.gov. I know it's a long one, but save it as your homepage and you won't have to type it in all the time. So yes, and we encourage people to come, enjoy it, learn as much as they can, and give their input on where they see our vision needs to be.
All sounds good. Thanks for being on the program with us.
Thank you, Russell.
All right, Kara Rowe with the Montana Wheat and Barley Committee. That's a look at your Montana Farm and Ranch News. I'm Russell Nemetz.